No crazy introduction. We are back at the bins. This was the first thing that I grabbed. This is a whole box of ribbons from shows. So this box just proves that at the bins, stuff is not sorted. This box was not at a Goodwill store. It was not picked through before. Someone straight donated all of their horse show wins and pins. So I sifted through and I took which ones I thought were the nicest. Didn't take the whole box though. This trip to the bins was odd because there was stuff that should not have been donated, and you will see. And again, it proves that things aren't sorted. I picked up this poor little guy. His ears were missing. Wait to find out what he would have been worth if he was in good condition and had his ears. But into my bag he goes, could not leave him behind. Legos. There's always Legos, Duplo Legos, ripped off Legos, cheap Walmart brand Legos. Always Legos at the bottom of these bins. That and something else which appears later on. So sifting. I found this guy. I thought, hey, let's give him a spot in the sun with his little umbrella. He seems like he was a jolly fellow. I did not buy him though. This bin was filled with these hand warmers, and I think they expired, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago. I mean, they were as hard as a rock. They should have been thrown out along with these. If I wanted to go food shopping, I would just have to go to the bins. I've never seen boxed food like this before. Again, this wasn't in a Goodwill store, taking straight from probably a donation bin and dumped into the Goodwill bin. So if I wanted muffins, which I love, I could have bought the mix, but I left it there. I figured it was probably a little too heavy on the scale. But yeah, why donate that kind of stuff to a Goodwill bin location? And then a shoehorn. You will always find a shoehorn at the bins. Sifting again, and I found this. This is actually an antique item. It's Imperial Granum. And I go over it a little bit in my recap. I could not find the top though, unfortunately, but I did pick it up. I didn't want to leave that behind. Now, folks, if you came to the bins looking for ponies or toys or coconut, you would find it. Again, why donate that? This poor putt's house, I felt so bad for it. It is a church. It's in rough shape. Pieces were kind of just strewn about the bin, so I gathered what I could. I do love them. They have a special place in my heart, like many vintage Christmas items. Cassette tape, there's another part of the putt's house, so we'll add that. I mean, there's a roll of paper towels, just... Again, I don't get it. That's why this is such a weird bin day. I thought that was Rick Astley. It's not. It's Richie Valens. Oops. It looks like Rick Astley, though. Never gonna give you up. So now comes the best thing I may have found, food-wise. Get ready. Where is it? Broken CDs, dolls, and spices, garlic and herb seasoning. Why not? Food shopping at the Goodwill bins. To the recap, I decided to do this type of format. It's a little bit easier for me, and some of you said that you didn't like to see the items up close. So here you go. So I did pick up some of the horse ribbons. The one in the middle was rather pretty. I think there were maybe 2 or 3 of them. I didn't take the whole box. I really have no use for them. Granted, I did pick some of them up to use or to sell for junk journalists. At least they could use the horse medallion, we'll call it, in the center. But as soon as I put the box back, some lady pretty much swooped up the whole box. I think she followed me to the bin and was right behind me as I put it down. Good for her. I hope she will find plenty of uses for the ribbons or be able to sell them. This poor guy, there was no way I could leave him behind. So he is a Saint Bernard. Right off the bat, I thought he looked like a Steiff brand, and I was right. So it's a 1950s Steiff mohair Saint Bernard puppy named Bernie. This one sold for $150 just a couple of days ago, I believe. Now this one is in really nice condition. He has his tag on him with the original Steiff tag. I would guess he probably has the button on him somewhere, as Steiff animals do. But yeah, if he would have been in great shape, the one that I found at the bin, if he would have had his ears and the tag on him, I mean, that's $150. And what did I pay? What would I have paid at the bins? 50 cents, not even a quarter maybe for him. But again, I did pick him up even though he was missing his ears. Couldn't leave the poor guy behind. Then I also found this. It's the Imperial Granum food tin. It is showing its age, but I think you would too if you were that many years old. This is probably from the early 1900s, 1910s. And it was a type of oatmeal, thin liquid, that was recommended to nursing mothers, babies, and invalids. So as you can see on the left-hand side, plenty of advertisements in the older newspapers, as many, medicinal quack brand foods and medicines they advertised to no end. So this one has, it makes hard, firm flesh, red blood, strong teeth, and active strength in babies. But again, nursing mothers and invalids also had it too. I couldn't find the lid. I think I said that. I searched through the whole bin just in case, but couldn't find it. I did find a similar one listed on eBay. This sold for $10 in January. This actually came with the box, as the Antique Imperial Granum Milk Modifier tin box paper's full. So this actually still had the food in it. Mine did not, but it sold for $10. This would have been a good find at the bins, even if I could have found all those pieces. But again, you pay how much, you find a tin, you can sell it for $10. That's pretty good. I also think of it as saving a piece of history with how old this tin was. And that wraps it up. Short, sweet. Again, the bins this time, I mean, all that food, the coconut flakes, the herbs, the box mix, I just don't get it. I really think that someone kind of did a clean out and then dumped what they could into the Goodwill collection bins, and then Goodwill just put it right in the bins there. It just goes to show you that not all bin locations take strictly from the Goodwill stores. They're not going to put those spices on the shelf, I don't think. So hopefully the next time I go to the bins, it will be a little bit more productive digging, and I can bypass the coconut flakes and the spices and find more vintage and antique items. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this. Go check out some of my other bin videos for perhaps a little bit more exciting things. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you had a great day. I will see you all next time.